Where is Jeffrey Kolden? On the evening of June 8, 2002, 20-year-old Jeffrey Kolden got into a heated argument with his pregnant fiancée, after the two returned home from shopping for nursery furniture for the upcoming birth of their daughter. Needing space, Jeffrey told his fiancée that he was going to go spend time at the San Francisco River, and left their shared Morenci, Arizona home, around 10 p.m. Jeffrey drove his pickup to a nearby Circle K, where he purchased beer and gas, before leaving once again. He was last seen driving near the Morenci Corrals, about half a mile south of Morenci on Reservation Road. He never returned home. The night it happened, we had just bought the new nursery furniture for the baby. He had gotten drawn for deer. He was looking forward to going hunting with my father. I knew Jeff was very excited about his girl. This was his first child. We were engaged and we were going to get married in the fall. He wanted to take her, the baby, on his tractor. Jeffrey's fiancée. Jeffrey was reported missing at 11:35 a.m. on June 10. A search began, and by 1:11 p.m. that same day, his car was discovered stuck in a deep hole in the San Francisco River. This discovery led authorities to believe that Jeffrey most likely drowned in the river, and a 3-day search for him began. They searched the river down to the Gila box, using foot searchers as well as a helicopter above, yet they only found a put-out fire and blue ice cooler 90 yards up the river from where the car was found. This changed the authorities' stance on the fact that Jeffrey had drowned. Strangely, it was discovered that Jeffrey never had his wallet on him the night he went missing, despite stopping at Circle K and making purchases. The afternoon that he went missing, Jeffrey had agreed to loan his friend his Geo Metro car for the weekend. When the friend returned the car on the day that was agreed upon, after the disappearance, he handed Jeffrey's fiancée Jeffrey's wallet containing his ID, social security card, driver's license, and an heirloom watch. This perplexed the family and police, as Jeffrey had made purchases the night that he left in his pickup truck. His fiancée mentioned how the day he went missing, the two went to an ATM and pulled out $400. He gave $200 to her and asked her to pay bills with it. The other $200 was found still in their home after he had disappeared. Jeffrey's family wondered whether Jeffrey had left his wallet in the Geo Metro, or if he had brought it with him when he left and interacted with someone who obtained his wallet, and then put it into his Geo Metro before it was returned to the fiancée. When putting together a timeline of Jeffrey's night, they spoke to his fiancée. She claimed that the last time she saw Jeffrey was around 10:30 p.m. when she followed his truck down the road when he left. Next, Jeffrey was seen at the Clifton Circle K. However, when police went to the gas station to obtain the surveillance footage of that night, they learned that the footage was already taped over by that point, leaving police at a dead end. Another interesting detail is that Jeffrey went missing on the 1-year anniversary of his fiancée, and her ex-husband, divorce. Jeffrey was reportedly very scared of the ex-husband. He had called his mother shortly before he went missing, while he was in Tucson, stating that he was frightened of this man, that he was going to be beaten up, and that he was desperate to speak with them. It is not clear if this ex-husband was ever looked into, or questioned. After some time, police began to theorize that Jeffrey might have walked out on his life, pointing to the fact that he had a wedding, and the birth of his first child, was approaching. They believed he might have gone to California to be with a former girlfriend, but this is heavily disputed by his family and his fiancée. They pointed to the fact that Jeffrey was extremely excited about the birth of his daughter and looking forward to elk season. His fiancée said, "I really don't know. It's very awful. He was my fiancé. He is the father of my child. I just know Jeff wouldn't walk away. If he was running late from work, he would call me so I wouldn't worry about him. I can't believe if he was out there he wouldn't call me." Jeffrey has never been seen again. His daughter was born shortly after he disappeared, on July 16. She was named Charley Kolden, a name that Jeffrey loved and picked out, and his fiancée says she looks just like her father, sharing the same hazel eyes. His fiancée says that she is still very close with Jeffrey's family and that her daughter will not grow up without knowing her background and learning about her father who cared deeply about her. They share stories about how Jeffrey used to read to Kaylee while her mother was pregnant with her, and how badly Jeffrey, who was a farmer, wanted to take her for a tractor ride. When last seen, Jeffrey was described as standing 5'10", weighing 180 pounds, with hazel eyes and brown hair. He was wearing blue BDU pants and a white U.S. flag shirt.